honesty, I didn't want to play it tonight, but I'm at the final dungeon and the final trial. But it's really hot and muggy over here. But I want to finish this game. I'm done. Once I do this, I can just skip everything and just play the video game and do Final Fantasy IV crap. And then maybe once the next expansion comes out, probably buy it with the Dawn Trust Story skin. Probably. Ooh, just maybe. Whatever, I'm fucking doubt it. Yeah, this is a... Man, whatever. I just want to finish this. So, this is for people who are ever the slightest curious, but I did figure out how to fix my PNG tuber. I had to redraw it on certain parts, aka the arms and the body. I already had the head, the mouth, the eyes, the expression, everything all detached. I actually might have to do the hair because came this huge ass avenue was presented to me when I could use hair as a form of dress up, like wigs. So I might have to draw the head without the hair, or it was just really fucking simple. Just give it a bald cap and a circle on top, and then just slap the hair on top. Hairline be damned, right? But I found a new software for it. Well, I already know about it. I'm gonna choose to use it now. It's a lot more intuitive, but it's better. It's just I tested it and everything. It'll never disconnect or fail to recognize the keyboard strokes. So I'm just gonna leave it at this goblin and fucking me being hype. In fact, I'm just about to finish this game. So there's that. Do I need to put a gold sauce for it? Scratchy. Is there anything else I should need to do? Anything I need. Anyways, I did do all the quests from where I last left off, and it's basically very simple. All they're doing is wrapping up again shit that's gonna happen once they send you to the moon or the end of the universe. In any case, everything in the end of the universe. Edge of the universe. Is it called Edge of the universe? It's Edge of the universe. It's like my phone knew I was gonna look at it. Analog, Edge of the universe. The end of the universe. Center of the universe? I forget what it's called. Center of the universe. Anyways. Everything that happens there is essentially something I've been writing myself. I've been on and off writing a video game. I don't think I'm ever going to have it produced or even like worked on, even with RPG. But I think it's a very of writing, or it's been done, but 4T kind of did it, and it's essentially is all the main characters die as you progress in the final dungeon to get to the final boss, and it becomes a 1v1 fight. Of course, Japan, or because it's Final Fantasy IV inspired, we can't really do that. They're devs. No, everyone loves them. We're gonna keep them. They're all gonna come back to life. And I'm just like, I rolled my eyes so hard. I think I healed my astigmatism. Like I rolled them so hard, the little footballness and astigmatism that you get in your eyes, the ever slightest pressure where it's not perfectly spherical or spherical enough to go back to back. They were rolling so hard that it became spherical for a good brief 5 minutes. Goddamn, I'm like, okay, cool. Them dying creates progression to get to the final area. Awesome. I had this idea, but you know, fuck it. I like to see it in motion. And everyone that dies off, so it's Thancred, Estinian, Urianger, and Y'shtola, and then Rahatila, followed by the twins. It's done in expansions: A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Sword, Stormblood. I'm not 100% sure how Stormblood fits with Y'shtola and Urianger, to be honest. Or whatever. I think Rahat Shadowbringers. And twins, Endwalker. Starts with the twins, ends with the twins. Or the, what do you call it? The Levelio. So that was cool. And then we got to talk to, as we did that, we got to talk to other societies. And you got that stupid, corny friendship, not corny friendship, but I choose to live type of talk. I know friendship's gonna save it at the end. I'm still wondering what they're gonna do with Xenos. Or where Xenos is gonna pop up. So fucking stupid character. Are they gonna make him more stupid, or are they actually gonna somehow? I doubt it. Secondly, I am very curious with this upcoming dungeon. What's it called? Dead Ends. I'm curious if it's gonna be fun. Keyword fun. This one, lots of fun. Lots of things going on. I believe it was Babel's one that had the traps in there, but Cindy, Mindy, Sandy, awesome. This one, you got to see Dr. Luge and Barbatos, or Barbados? No, Barbatos. And Anima. So that's cool, but the dungeon was really fucking cool. The boss fights were stupid easy. Piss easy. God damn, like so fucking easy. Like, holly tolly easy. I'm talking like this range of 20 to 35. Easy. Cutter's Cry has some mechanics with the freaking dragon. Manashpati, very easy. Incredibly easy, very damage spongy, but this is the narrative dungeon. And narrative dungeons are usually saved for the end. So like 20, Antidur. I think this one's optional. The Hero's Gauntlet, all that stuff, right? All these things are kind of set to just use for narrative. So like the Burn. You got Gimlet Dark is, you know, a setup for like the fountain. Gimlet Dark is basically no different than Paglithon, which is basically, again, Manashpati again, but the only difference is it's full force. The Paris is Final Days. But everything was too fucking easy. This one gets even easier. This one, granted, I did fuck up with Hein, with the curtain call. It was still easy. You only need to wipe it once at most. So really, I'm wondering, is this a bitch maybe or nah? I'm kind of hoping it's not, but it's over. Everyone's queuing for Doncho shit right now, though, so this might be a while now that I think about it. So if I don't finish, that sucks ass because I still gotta try. There's nothing to do for me. For me, there's nothing to do. I got nothing to do. What is there for me to do? What, like, fish? I could fish, but why? It's not engaging like Final Fantasy XIV. That's so engaging. It's not. What do I do? I can't even see. Look, this is like Leap of Faith would be perfect for me, but you gotta queue in for that. Like, man, Leap of Faith or something. Should I just Kugane Tower? I don't know. I have nothing to do. My friend's telling me one of the new dungeons, Messel something. I don't know, for Dawn Trail. One of the bosses tethered to a party member. Kind of hoping today would be like everyone who's doing it was wanted to do this, but I know it's late. God damn. Literally, what can I do right now? I did all the fates. I could fate grind some more, but it doesn't matter. My account's gonna expire. So like, what can I do right now that's fun for me? And the only thing that's fun for me right now is the Leap of Faith and Cliffhanger. I can do slices right, so maybe I can get that. Nothing, you can't really do anything overworld wise that's combat based other than things, right? I could look for elite. It's 10:46. I might have time to do Cliffhanger. It's fun. Awesome. My keyboard and mouse for this. You lied to me. The last one was a 2-minute thing. Oh well. Maybe I should queue as a healer. I'm fucking tired though. Like, I just want to get this over with. I'm not. I stopped enjoying 14 a while ago with the Tower of Zod. That's when I stopped enjoying 14. 14 stopped becoming fun with Shadowbringers. I don't know. He's telling me of his run with that one boss. People are stupid in this game. They just don't understand. They just like.
So you are finally
run
in this place between death and rebirth.
Apparently, in this dungeon,
knows no dawn.
it's 4 enemies, the second boss, and you get tethered to each one. Right? So you got a 1v1 them. But one of the characters just kept running out of the circle, dying at least, to my friend's hyperbole, 7 times, which I'm pretty sure 4. It's like, holy shit, take the hint. You die when you run out. And apparently Barbaricia has a similar mechanic. And it's a required trial fight, so like how the
once upon a time
we'll be sleeping on this.
Beautiful blue star. That
You asked for 30 seconds and it's done?
And rotted inside and out. The more its people clung to life, the more they suffered.
Whoop, stance. version. You don't see astrologers anymore. Once in a while you get a scholar or
Cares
sage.
not
Okay,
the
yeah.
blameless, but their fellow corrupted.
These people. That weird noise. Should have been doing the defense thing once my what do you call it? Log, which is what it's called. Ascension. Herb.
Those who lived and rested. Those who died.
Mayas mata. I have no idea what's in that. Okay. I'm guessing like this. Yeah, I was right. Pretty obvious. How my friend do like a Tron looking dungeon? We have this one enemy, this one boss on bikes in Dontra. I'm like, they're like new mechanics for the boss to go on. This is gonna hurt. Okay, good. Maya's mata. Wave of nausea. You're paying attention.
And the very last of
Fight
them
with your ears, sword
never
earrings.
before taught. In a faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease
So you're taking us to different worlds. Got it.
before destroying himself so large as himself.
Verb. Take the hit. Feeling some weird delay, but again, it's receiving when it's ready. I'm guessing there's a lot of upload going on for this game, surprisingly. Even then, that should be a problem, right? Probably how much upload bandwidth is using. I gotta read these later.
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost.
very bitchy basic dungeon, but they're setting shit up. Peacekeeper. Electromagnetic. I think it's supposed to be over there. Alright. There you go, Judgment. No future. What are you, Saga Frontier? Holy shit. I got the best spot early on. I need you die! We don't have anyone that can res. That ain't gonna work. I don't know if arm sector is gonna work. Oh, it does. I'm still in this motherfucker. I live, bitch. And everyone else is doing great too. What a suck, dude. Oh. Shit. Might be anyway. So, yep.
And when one asked, what is the point?
Why didn't you just release it since you're the person who died? Oh yeah. You could have used the Phoenix down. That's right. That would have been funny, but I'm glad we did it.
Father still existed a star without strife. Where none remembered life's trials,
Is that the last boss?
or its joys.
Funny thing is, I usually shield the healer, but I'm guessing they just really fucked up the very easy to dodge AoE attack. I mean, I dodged him on in my first time. Surprised no one's running breaking now. Alabama Slammer. Fun fact, the last section of dungeon is like a what if age. What do you mean? Which agency? Ancients? Elegant ancients or like other ancients? Acid ancients.
What is people like those They lost.
God, why am I fucking... I hate how I always select an ally instead of an enemy. With targeting. I've tried so many fucking ways to disable that thing. I figured it out. Is there more? Yeah. I think. I'll help you keep myself alive. If our ancients achieved everything they wanted, including stuff like being able to cheat death, then it's like, well shit, what now? Their answer? Make creatures whose only purpose is to give them death. Yeah. I mean, this is no different than those robots, right? We're like, we're weak. Let's become stronger. We have abandoned our flesh. Oh, it was awesome. These are kind of like, or what are the other? Ga? The Ia? Them too? The point is, what do you do once you achieve everything? There's actually a song that I like to listen to called 6048 by Vision Divine. The song is called 6048 by Vision Divine. And the song is basically how humanity's finally reached the end. And they don't know how to live. So like, this is a very common conundrum. And the only answer is usually death. Well, then you got the human spirit!
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts.
Warm glow. Sounds like an alien thing. I would say. You pity me? No, I pity you, Alabama Slammer! Oh, screw attack time, not Peaky friends. Peaky friends. Everybody look at his dance. Pop there, pop there, pop there, pop there. That's pretty easy to figure out. Warm glow, better help the sealer out. Don't die again. Oh, I should have done a surprise.
Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Water flies! You're gonna go up and down together. This dungeon is a huge letdown. At least the fucking... What's his face boss? The robot boss is pretty cool. But I'm only saying that because I have a huge bias for Saga Frontier and I use a tech called No Future, which is the final boss from T26 OGs. T26 or T06? Anyways, their attack is called No Future. No Future. That's why you gotta save sprint, man, for sure. You guys get over there? limit breaks too? So the only good 2 dungeons were the first, basically the first one, Vanish Guy. Look at us. I got lucky with that one, I'm sure. Pretty sure I got hit. No bone stack. No one limit break, okay? 2 Pictomasters, the OPA AoEs. And blah 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 blah. Not for like 10 hours of cutscenes because we gotta make sure this game is perfect. we gotta exposition the fuck out of this. So no one can complain. I mean, it was a cool idea though, dungeon where it's like, check out these other worlds and you're gonna be fighting their enemies. Some background. That's cool, but it's so fucking easy. Wait a minute, who's that? Oh, it's they're still alive. Did I get hit by anything? Like, worthy? Bone stack worthy? I didn't even remember who the first boss was.
That you still stand.
I want to call the second boss the Oppressor, but
Your
that's like from
determination
Alexander.
Defies all reason. The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit
Why do you
upon
choose to
make
live?
you surrender to despair?
Well, you gotta consider this, man.
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears.
Medion would have lived.
But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up again and again without end.
I see.
How do I put this? Medion would have got her way.
But no matter how much hope exists, ever will there be more despair. Ever will the living pass the present and realize the future. So shall we sing into
If she weren't so hasty to pull the trigger. That's the problem. But because she did, she caused this conflict, which ruined her quote-unquote plans. I don't know. It don't matter. I just wish the last air stayed the way it initially looked, or G mode, or mode looked exactly the same. You're upset that you can't take cute pictures? What are you? An Instagrammer?
7 hells.
You and your cornfield, Scoop. Just because it's a cornfield, you're like, man, I wish it was still a cornfield.
On your
A
guard.
heavenly cornfield. So still no sign of Xenos.
The rage, it rises, rises.
Herb. So you're another cloud of darkness. Or you're a cloud of darkness with axe board. You can fly?
Jump good.
And that's how my good friend Astidian died. How did he die again? Like told you, a tiny
calm
bird
yourself.
threw a goddamn planet at him.
We die in pain. We die in
I'm a guy who
suffering.
sees pretty sad pieces and I goes, I want to snack pics of
Who are you
cute
to
cat
hope?
girl here and your cute little
Hold
beans.
on, my friends.
I added the last part.
Orioge, watch out.
Anyone gonna help?
know. We cannot know.
Don't, please! Don't do this to them! To yourself!
Trained, I see imperfection in your race. Lying in wait, blind I suffer, knowing I'll never reach. Your heaven is unattainable.
We will not suffer alone.
I
All
long
will
to
know our
more
pain.
than a machine. But in this case, more than a bird that was designed by a guy who had emotions, and now these emotions are kind of going fucking crazy for me because I don't know how to handle it. Because I wasn't taught to. I was taught to do this. The only thing I do know that this is this. Like, Medion. Feelings. My little dolls.
All unwashed in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent.
She just reminds me of Cloud of Darkness more than Ultimate Sia. Ultimate Sia, if I recall correctly, but she can't. She has time travel. He was pretty much basically hunted for being whatever the fuck, the prophet or something like that. I forget about Fantasy XIV. And she's like, man, fuck this. I'm ending everything. Y'all fucking suck. So she had her reasons to be quote unquote evil. But yeah. I guess I could probably throw Necron in there, but Necron's really fucking stupid. Necron being the final boss of Final Fantasy IX, which I'm pretty sure. Goop, answer me this, because I know you haven't fallen asleep. Is the Necron in Final Fantasy XIV yet? Like, did they use him for a trial already?
The synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you need to call upon the dead once more.
So Necron, if I recall correctly, this boss is sadness and despair personified, right? Into a golly being.
Will be one with us ere long.
Necron is the end. Literally the end. Like of death. Personified. The existence of nothing. And because of how Kuja and Zidane are, Necron just pops out of fucking nowhere after the fight with Kuja saying, yeah, he's kind of got a point. How about just end it now? And then Zidane and his friends are like, friendship, and we still have time to fix it. Basically this. Necron is a 7.3 charge.
But it was no use. Only when we surrendered did we find release.
Oh my god.
Only when we embraced death. So join us in despair and embrace yours.
They're gonna be like, okay, he said, anyone reading this that doesn't want spoilers, why are you watching any streams? To be fair, this is an Endwalker stream, but
my ultimatum. What is happening?
still, it was a matter of time before they threw Necron fucking 14, because it's 9 and 11. I exit exile. Oh, it's Shinryu, which means
at the end of everything, I find you, my friend. I sought something in you once, as you did in me.
oh my god, it's so stupid.
When at last I understood what it was, I journeyed to Shalian to seek you out. struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift. In exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither. Gorging upon what remained of the Mana Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon. And, hungry still, I take it this is your prey. But why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you. I assumed you would be above something so banal as despair. Am I mistaken? And I'd rather not give it. Nay, I would have preferred that we enjoy a private reunion. So come! Let us dispense with this distraction, you and I!
This isn't earned at all. This is stupid Japanese anime bullshit. Omega cheese times
You struggle
infinity.
in vain.
The
You
ends of
will not
penis are
silence our song of oblivion.
This is all dick cheese. This isn't earned. Everything else was earned. Even though I didn't like it, and it's Final Fantasy IV as fuck, but it was earned. This isn't earned. They just said, wouldn't it be cool? We don't know how to write scenes. Oh, this isn't earned. This is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid. People probably like this because it's their first foray into JRPGs or anime bullshit. There's certain amounts of cheese and stupidity I can take. And I think a good amount of balance between those two is taking Topa good and long. Alright? That's cheese and stupidity. That works. It somehow balances each other out and you get mac and cheese. I'm like, this is our Jin Woo moment. We've always been Jin Woo. We're the special snowflake as the warrior of life whose story revolves around us. This is fucking stupid. Endwalker's fucking trash. It ends on a trash note. Oh my god, ends just as stupid as fucking Stormblood. Xenos commits suicide. You win. Xenos commits dragoncide. You win. Not gonna lie, man. Like, I was more interested about the dragons. Because, like, they're in this part of the universe and they're, like, being led. They're tired of being hunted, killed, and honestly, ready to die. Fuck it, man. And then Stinian's like, hey, man, fucking make Garzamir live. Took his eggs with him. Omega tried to kill his ass, but he still made it. So it's like, I want more of that. Because the only from what I can think of, the only actual aliens are the dragons. This is like, I hate Goku because he kept crying down. You know how, like, I made the joke where, how did Omega die? The question is, how did Omega die? And the answer, he made Alpha cry. That's the equivalent of it. Like, I'm joking. Why did you kill God? He made my kid upset. I mean the aura farming via riding a dragon to kill super powerful embodiment of despair. And am I inclined to agree, other than it being a way to end the story on a big moment? Yeah, it's not earned at all. I mean, did they not know what to do with Xenos? Like you can tell. Okay, so the woman who wrote, I don't look. What do you mean look at her name? She was the head writer, but she was also in Heaven's. I don't know if she's writing Doncho, to be honest. Ishikawa, Natsuko Ishikawa. She wrote Stormblood. Let's see if she's actually writing Doncho. I'm gonna just look up her name. She's a senior story designer. She has nothing to do with it. She was an MSQ writer for Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker. No, she was a lead designer, she was a lead story designer and senior story designer for Endwalker. Basically the MSQ main end. I don't know. So according to this, the Stormblood and Shadowbringers, she was the MSQ writer. But then in Endwalker, she becomes the lead story designer. So it's like a different ranking, but same shit all the way. Yoshi P, whatever, I don't know what his name is. Yoshi P. He has some sway too for like how the story is gonna be presented and shit like that. And how Natsuko has to like I don't remember that. It's Natsuko, right? Ishikawa Natsuko? That's her first name? Whatever. She has to kind of like work around that. So, Stormblood fucking sucked. Horrible pacing issues. Stupid narrative. They wanted to do too much with so little space. And then Shadowbringers comes out and it's really good. And the only reason it's really good, guarantee you, the only reason it's only good is because I'm guessing she had complete control of how the first was going to function. Because after Heaven's Ward, she jumps on board and does Stormblood. She has to fix or work upon what was built in Heaven's Ward. The writer for Heaven's Ward had to fix and make sense of A Realm Reborn, who also had to fix 1.0. So it's a hard task. But she fucks up big. In Shadowbringers, she gets her own world and she can do set the rules and write everything, how it's gonna affect everything going forward. Cool. But she wrote Xenos. Or she was instructed to write something like Xenos. And the only thing she wrote well was Emmett Selk. Because he said, I don't know what to do with Lilibus. I don't think they knew what they were doing with Lilibus. We already killed La Habrea. We already said there's 3 Sundered. I want to say she got lucky with Shadowbringers, or she knows how to write if she's given more wiggle room. And that's what Shadowbringers was at first. It wasn't Eorzea, it wasn't Theris, it was just a different world. Endwalker will use some of Shadowbringers. So this is her way to fix everything so she can end the game. She also has to end the Run Reborn stuff and all the other stuff. I get that. But most of it has been kind of already finished. Everyone forgets about leaks. She fucks it up. She completely fucks it up. She even wrote time travel again. And made it worse. He brought back Amon. Amon, whatever. It made it worse. Ishikawa's main story philosophy is like people being driven by some sort of love passion. It's kind of why most of the Light Wardens are named after the types of love, philia, eros. Well, actually, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the Light Wardens, they're based off biblical scriptures or writing, whatever. It's very Christian. She's kind of using it here with using Ascian as a form of Edens, because they're not angels, but like it's the Garden of Eden. They're creating their own things and giving them names and shit like that. Seems worth it. You can say that's allegorical, or if anything, parallel. But the Light Wardens and Sin Eaters, they're based off, in a way, Christian mythos. My thing with Endwalker is that her writing doesn't lend itself well to the mood they want. writing doesn't lend itself well to the move they want. Her writing. Huh. So I don't know what they want, to be honest. If Yoshi P and Square Enix, the higher ups, would tell Yoshi P this is what we need to do, and Yoshi P makes it work with some creative function, right? If they said just do some cheesy Japanese anime JRPG bullshit, fine. In that context, her writing doesn't work that way. Cool. You can say it's mismatched. Fine. Let's say that's the basis. Use some basic trope bitch Japanese or our culture's JRPG of love and friendship and all that shit. We eat that shit up like Mexicans eat rice, beans, and cheese, man. But a lot of other games, especially Final Fantasies, have done it better. You're not alone. They did a Final Fantasy IX moment. Because it was done so well in Final Fantasy IX. But it's stupid directions to say play the main theme of Endwalker with this one motherfucker singing his lyrics, which I don't know what the lyrics are, but I don't know if he's a good singer or not. I didn't like it. But it's stupid to have dialogue and the game's music fight each other. You have to manually lower the game's music. At that point, why even have music? You have to properly mix it. At that point, why do it? Just do it one without the lyrics. We're fine. That's why you're not alone in Final Fantasy IX work. No one was fucking singing. What's that name song? Da -de -da. No, that's Final Fantasy X. Melodies of Life, that's right. I was thinking of Final Fantasy X. Something then now. Fuck, I already forgot that song. Yeah, it's Deki than it. Right. Melodies of Life is a beautiful song, and it plays perfectly. It didn't play for fucking You're Not Alone. It was a special song that's relative to Zidane and Zidane only. Zidane, hey. You could have done something for Shadowbringers, because they kind of did something cool. For every expansion when the characters are the Saiyans are dying. I don't think I'm going to get this trial. We'll see. But, to go back to the story. Well, let me read this. Exaggerate, or Money says, exaggerating here, but despair, inevitable death, abominations? What about love and indomitable human spirit? Walk it. Backed about close in the distance vocals guys singing it. He's the same guy that voiced Raw Von in the original Okay. I hate, and this is my bias, I truly fucking hate, and Final Fantasy IV is what caused this trope that I hate. I hate it when characters die but they're not really dead, they come back to life. I fucking hate it. Truly fucking hate it. It just sullies everything that was supposed to be grandiose about it. It just ruins it. It ruins the gravitas of it all. It's like, what's the fucking point? Sacrifice should mean something. You should have been like, I'll catch up with you. And they caught up with you. Or like, I didn't really die, I was just taking a long nap. Well, I didn't really fucking blow up. I'm talking about Sid, he fucking detonated before he survived. That's that trope I hate, and that's what they did here. Fuck it. I hate it, but whatever. I'm biased against it, and I'm gonna ignore that part. And I see why people can love shit like that. Especially when it's written like, oh, everyone loves the science, we gotta sell merchandise and this crap. Whatever. The other trope I hate, and this is like, you should, like, everyone's gonna be telling me you should be playing JRPGs if you hate this trope. And it's something to accept. I've accepted it. I know everyone get it. It's basically a friendship trope. It's all. I hate that trope to death. It's stupid. Because in theory, Emmett Silk should have won had he just been friends with Elidibus, which they could have done, and La Habrea, which they didn't do because they wanted to make Hythlodaeus and Azum the friendships. Because what makes Emmett Silk amazing is that he was hugely relatable. Almost a foil, but not quite. Because he technically should have won, but he lost a friendship, just like every other weapon. You can say friendship trumps all. Fine. You say justice trumps all. Fine, but make it look nice, clean. They combine both. Final Fantasy IV does do this, where every character comes back to life. And cheers you on. Okay, so let me read this real quick. My main thing is that they really did sacrifice themselves. MX Selk was the Deus Ex. I fixed the area here so it's livable. Bring them back. You're welcome. Right. They died for like 10 minutes. Maybe an hour in their time. It's dumb. They should have stayed dead. There would have been more weight into that. And then maybe Xenos could have been earned. Maybe. Not really. Orbani says, but at the same time, I ain't playing 14 to get my mind blown with the story, despite the community saying that it's not that complex at all. I was told that 14 was supposed to be mind blowing, and I'm like, alright, let me look into it. You know, people were wrong with me. Not really. Actually, they weren't wrong with me so far. So, like, if anything, as I was playing the whole damn time, I'm like, man, I wish I was in high school. Because it really made me think, like, goddamn, friendship. Meeting these quirky people, like, I'm thinking back into my life. So, I just don't like how the persona goes. Again, this point, just talking, doing social shit instead of, I don't know, going to the TV world. You do that like once every week within the game week, and you have to do the social. I wrote a long ass fucking blog post, even though I don't like it. That social shit lends well to it. It lends well to the game, and I can't hate it for that. It's blended so fucking well. I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna finish it. Man, it's so easy to write a PC MMO though. I'll tell you that right now. It's easy to, no, sorry, it's easy to say it's good by MMO. That's what I'm saying. Help you. Ow. She's gonna give me head. Look, I'm crying. Definitely not telegraphing my attacks. I really want to see enemies where they just don't telegraph their attacks at all. Maybe just attacks with your hand. I haven't done that before. A lot of space. I don't know if they are.
Have known despair.
Lots of head.
soon be end.
I'm gonna rate all the Final Fantasies in my next stream on it. Including 14.
The same end. Again and again. Don't you have a knockback after this? Hey, Eric. A sorrow so deep, only emptiness remains.
Oh, right. It's all goop. Gooping it up. I'm good.
'Tis so lonely between the stars.
Oh shit. There's a pin to Looking at the chat at the wrong time. Mouth present. I'm sad. I'm so sad it's gonna hurt. Yeah, they got hurt. That's right. I think they're trying to kill me.
We have seen the end.
I don't know if I can. Shouldn't we be like LV3 right now? LV2?
Same end. Again and again. There is no happiness in life.
There it is. Wow, you're motivated by the despair of another dead. I'll
There
try
is
doing
only
that.
one place it may be found.
Simplicity isn't a bad thing, but it also invites simple solutions to most stories. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'll support it. Catastrophe!
Oblivion.
Alright, let's see if I can bump up this up. I was gonna do it before, but okay. What? You live? I'm gonna do it again.
No matter. You only delay the inevitable. This is fate. Your time has come. It always does.
Can you just die so I can sleep? We lost. It's game over. No Emmett Silk to save us. Can I just say? Let me just say this real quick. Xenos is so strong that he took 2 calamities on his back. By the way, this is Final Fantasy IV. They did this in Final Fantasy IV. The cool thing is it was in the crystal, which was pretty much brought up in Soya's shit on how to fucking stop your another fucking random minute, right?
The pain does not.
Off everything!
We cannot suffer it again.
So again, these moments are cool. It's just I thought it was cool how they brought it real quick too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna take that away from this game. There are cool moments, but I don't want to take away from it.
We will stand against fate.
Shit like Xenos? That's not very good.
No matter the cost.
We've been here before. Many a time.
Thus do we know.
To never give up.
Hope will shine again.
What we saw. What I saw.
We'll get through the wall down.
It can only end in misery and desolation.
How did you say that? And sing I'm in pain!
Then what is it? Where lies happiness?
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. No, most people just masturbate if they're sad, or eat, or cyberbully. I don't know. You're like, I'm gonna choose destruction. Total annihilation. The power of friends and allies. What if the great evil had like big friends who like sacrificed everything to end everything? Oh wait, they did. The warrior of darkness. The point is, it's not I have friends. It's my friendship's better than your friendship. Justified right. Victory writes history. Yada yada yada. Manifest destiny. Sure. God, you're so fucking stupid. You're right though, Goop. I think he might live rent free next to fucking Final Fantasy IV. He might. But if anyone ever comes up and argues Final Fantasy XIV is good, I'm gonna be like, you better tell me why. If it affected me
matter what we
personally, then I
think,
have no argument because it affected
There
me
was
personally.
only darkness and loneliness.
You gotta come at me objectively.
And pain. We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for.
And any
The
art form
answers
is
he deserved.
hugely under the magnification of subjectiveness. But I'm gonna say, like, this isn't
Greetings.
well written or
You
anything
who
like
are
everyone
my
thought.
final
It's
encounter.
there are moments that are cool where everyone turns into their fucking
I
philosophy.
wish to hear your words.
Or you do stuff. I
Share
think the
your
stuff in
feelings.
Amarango was great in Shadowbringers, to
Know
be honest.
your
'Cause
thoughts.
it's not because of what it was, but because it's an
Maybe
introduction,
please
or one of the introductions on how
be
it sets up the
friends?
whole fucking world and the rest of the goddamn expansion. That's why those two quest lines are amazing. And I'm talking about that objectively, not because of how it was written. Everything was show and don't tell. And you can use that's what video games have to their advantage, is show and don't tell. Movies can do that too. But video games are the biggest fucking advantage because they can do it no matter how they want, because everything's set to puppetry.
Yes, I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey.
So I can defend Shadowbringers easily, but
So many
you gotta
people.
tell me why Stormblood is
The
good. You gotta
thoughts of
tell me
them
why Endwalker is
overflowing in
good,
your
or it's
heart.
considered a peak. If you can say Endwalker is just the culmination of everything that we've done before prior, I'm like, okay, yeah, well, a lot of fucking games and stories
What
do
they
that
live
shit,
for.
so it's nothing
What
special.
gives their lives
You're just
meaning?
comparing it to a bunch of other shit that wraps
There
it
was
up.
never a single answer.
Welcome and well met.
You gather pieces of happiness,
I don't know.
precious and fragile, only to lose them. Then start again.
Yes, it's Sisyphus, got it.
On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace.
Endwalker has the same issue Stormblood has. They jammed in way too much, except Endwalker jammed even
That which
fucking
Hermes
more.
sent us to find
I don't know how they did
was
it.
there all
They
this time,
jammed every.
on a Theris.
Let me put it this way:
Like a field of flowers, perhaps.
when you
At
read
first a
books,
single blossom.
you can. I'm
It
hoping
spreads
you
and
can
takes
tell
on more
what's a good
colours.
book, a stupid book that's fun,
Thank you for
and an
guiding
actual
me
book
here.
that has enlightenment.
To find
shit
these
going on.
words at journey's end fills me with
A
joy.
good example is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It could be the 1818 version or the 1813 or the 1839.
And so,
I got
before
no
I
shit.
fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do.
1831. Okay. I was gonna.
No
I'm like, wait,
expression of regret
1839.
will
Wait,
do what my sisters and I
1831.
have done, or
She
restore
rewrote the
what we have
book
stolen.
later on. Remember, it's just quick history lesson. Mary Shelley, during the
I would
Romanticism
sing
era,
one last song,
her and her boyfriend
a
and all these
song
other
of the
popular
newfound
writers,
joy that swells
they
in
went
my
to a
soul.
vacation. They're like, let's have a contest. Let's see who can write something fucking terrifying amongst her
Of the
friends. And amongst
beauty
her friends,
of
she wrote
light when it
Frankenstein.
shines across a dark and starless
You can read
sea.
Frankenstein for what it is, and you can enjoy it. You can read Frankenstein for what she was trying to do in its time period, and you'd be like, holy shit. And then you can read Frankenstein and Mary Shelley is as a fucking beautiful writer.
That from
other
the
being
soil
Mary
of
Wollstonecraft.
worlds now lost to sorrow,
Who was really fucking
life will spring
into
forth once more,
what we know as now feminism, but
nourished by gentle
whole
rains and caressed by
theme
uplifting
of Frankenstein,
winds.
even without
A
knowing that shit,
song of
you could be
hope.
like, holy fuck. There's fucking biblical allegorism in here. There's a lot of hate for like, or absence of having a mother. There's all these, what do you call it? Metaphors for being a father, what it is to be human. Like, you can have all that shit thrown into it. And it's a very short book. This game has the luxury, these games have the luxury of adding so much fucking nonsensical shit. They just want to show you spectacle. That's cool. There's simplicity. Alright. You can say, if you were to say Final Fantasy XIV is great for what it is, a simple story, cool. I'm okay with that. But don't say it's one of the fucking best stories ever written. That's an insult to Final Fantasy Tactics.
One day,
And I'm not saying that because I'm a fucking... I have Final Fantasy Tactics dick and balls and tits and ass and everything in my mouth the whole time. No.
how?
You play that game.
But I do know that where there is a
It's
will,
basically...
there
It's
is
not
a
longer
way.
than... It's actually shorter than a fucking game. This game's expansion. And it does so much.
Miracles happen every day. Do they not?
There's a lot of cool single movies or like one season animes that are very short that do such a great job just talking about one specific thing. This game
I will
doesn't know
create a path back to your
what to
ship.
do.
Where
They
your
just
dear
throw
friends
everything at
await
you.
you.
Like, okay, we just gotta finish this up. Homework's over.
Hold in your
Pass this
heart
down.
your desire
Finish
to
this up.
return to them. Then follow my lead.
And let me go back.
forth.
Let me just dial it back a bit. I'm not
That
even
time
reading this
will
shit because it's
surely
stupid
guide you
anime
true.
bullshit about that you hear every fucking time. If you're new to this, okay. But everything that I skipped here, that I didn't read, I'm pretty sure it's more like, I'm sad. How did you become not so sad? I wasn't always there. I found other people to make me happy. Really? Okay. Yeah, I'll be there for you always. You know what? You're right. I think I'm just gonna fuck off and see what I can learn from you. Pretty sure that's what it was. The gist. It wasn't word for word, but whatever. So, deep down in my heart, there are other better Final Fantasy games written and narratively presentable than Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy V is my favorite. It wasn't always my favorite. My favorite was my first Final Fantasy, which is Final Fantasy III, aka 6.
You mean to return to the world where you
And I think
are
Final Fantasy
hailed as
VI is
a
better than
hero.
5, objectively. However, a lot of people overlook Final Fantasy V. And I understand that because it's very lighthearted. It's very simple. It's a simple story, like most Final Fantasy games.
Hear me,
But it
then.
does a lot of things different. There's a lot
Not
of
as a
levity,
hero,
and there's a
but
lot,
as
and that
simply
there's a lot of
you.
juxtaposition with severity of death in that game. And a lot of the death isn't pretty much humans
As I
as
learned
it is
in
creatures.
Alamigo, you are a formidable foe.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about
Stronger
those
than
things.
any I have faced. Against you,
So if you would
I
say,
will
"Oh man,
bring
Final
my
Fantasy 14
all
story
to
great,"
bear.
as in the vein of Final Fantasy 5, where it's like, "Oh, we're having silly moments, but we're also trying to be
I
serious."
need burn
Sure,
through the
this game doesn't
candle
carry
of
itself
my
that way.
life.
That's the issue.
This is the sole pleasure I know, and it is the sole pleasure
This
I
game
have
is trying to like,
share.
oh man, we gotta let. A lot of people have their personalities and who they are as individuals tied into this game, so we gotta make sure it's great.
And so I come before you to issue challenge and offer singular bliss.
You weren't far off with that
If you
self-retelling of
wish
that
to walk
cutscene.
away,
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
will not
Goop,
stop you.
fuck me for playing so many
You
fucking
value
JRPGs in my life.
You do not burn your
Watching
safe for
anime,
reasons you
it's the
deem
same fucking
worthy.
shit.
Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true.
You're stupid.
But there is more to you than that. You
Gabe,
know
I'm gonna give you
this to be
homework.
True.
Just spoil all of Dawn Trail for me.
As surely
tell me what
as
happens
you
to
know
this
the thrill
motherfucker.
of pushing your body and soul to
He's
their
gonna be that
limits.
rival. He's gonna be
Of
Zoggy.
confronting ever mightier foes,
Like I talked to
dancing
you
ever
about.
closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void.
I don't know. I'm just happy this game's over.
Such pleasures you seek
love
for
talking shit
their own
about this game.
sake, and no other reason.
Every time someone's gonna be like, "Yeah, but Final
Is
Fantasy
this not
14 is great. You should
so?
try it." Nah,
Adventure.
no. You're like, I'm a Gears of War your ass on how it's just okay. It's mid at best. This whole expansion was easy as fuck though.
Acceptance at long last.
Senpai noticed me.
The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the
Oh
stars.
no, it's gonna end with that. It's gonna end with ding, ding. It's a I am tiger is the thrill of the fight. Rising up to our rivals. Oh man, if I was 15, I thought I would have the coolest thing ever. Ooh. Ding. This isn't earned either. This is like Final Fantasy VII did it. This isn't earned. This is stupid. This is. If I was 15, this would be the greatest shit ever. But I'm not 15. If I was new to anime and RPGs in general, I think this is the greatest thing ever. But it's not. I'm not. If I was a complete fucking pleb that is easy to impress. Oh my god! I gotta save this clip for myself personally. Burning with dynamics shaped by the memory of your journey, exceeding your own limits. I'm going home. Going home. Let me out!
Hold nothing back. Push yourself to your limit and be
Yeah, can we just get over with this? My balls hurt. I'm gonna ignore that casting bar. I'm stupid. I'm an everyday Final Fantasy XIV player. I don't know what to do. To hit. The game is too hard. I need to put Xenos on easy, man.
The best Heidelberg's chosen to master.
I've never laughed this fucking hard in so fucking long though. God.
Show me your fortitude.
I can only give that to this game is that it made me laugh the hardest I've ever laughed. Ever. Osborne is a, what do you call it? E-Dog's move, right? Did you lose limit break? You sure did. Kind of. Fuck, I am recovering from that laugh. You gotta warn me when you're gonna do something that stupid. Or hilarious and unearned. How do I dodge this? It only showed me the order. You're announcing everything, my friend. It hurts, don't it? Look. Oh, fuck. Like, I was looking at the chat.
Have you no rage left for me?
Nothing
No
happened.
rancor?
I'm not gonna look down at you, girl, or like or anything for saying that like you like this. I'm not. If you like it, you like it. Is this for me though? Ooh. This is the equivalent of and everyone lived happily ever after. You can't lose this fight either. It's funny. Actually, no, you have what do you call it? Fight.
A test of your reflexes.
God, I'm lightheaded from that fucking. Ooh. It's better than an orgasm. For real.
My soul. How
You have more too? No! I have to take it seriously? So this archetype or whatever Xenos is, I've seen this before. It's a very common trope, very fucking cool. It's just for him, it's not for her. It's really fucking more. Like, they had so much to do with it, they just did anything with it. I got limit break.
Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
Unlimited!
Yes, yes! Rise once more! It mustn't end yet!
He's gonna be doing every move in the game.
A test of your reflexes!
Audio reflexes? Candle wick. How do I dodge this?
A test of your reflexes!
Okay. I don't know if that headache was from the laughing or the light cross. I'm also really fucking sick.
Show me your vaunted fortitude!
Stand down. Ah, there you go.
Mine for the taking! I have you!
Edge unbound.
Mine for the taking!
Many turns into a dragon. I should probably dodge it. Okay.
No, not yet. Not until the last of me is spent.
Didn't what's her face release? The girl who's little son? Or Mox's little son?
This is my moment. Our moment.
Life or death. Oh my god, this would be fucking hilarious as a Lalafell, isn't it? I gotta see this as a Lalafell. I'm gonna look it up. I still think this is cool though. I like those moments. Tired of it so funny. It'd be hilarious as a Lalafell. Dang. Fun fact, this is how Suro's wrath ends with the DLC. Where Suro fights Shinobu. Except they both turn into stealth. Okay, maybe this is why everyone says this game is peak. Because I peaked with laughing, goddamn. Oh. Sure. Goop, you didn't prepare me for this. You said I was gonna F3. This is fucking... This is something else, man. This is Billy. I billied. Oh.
That I should lose again.
Again, all this isn't earned, but yeah, whatever.
How disappointing.
Two things came to mind when I saw that fist fight. Yu Yu Hakusho and Metal Gear Solid.
Never have I understood those around.
Or Metal Gear 4, I guess. 3.
Understood their obsessions.
There's a bunch of others though.
By their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities.
But the fist fight with Yusuke and Chu,
But in these
that's what I thought.
fleeting moments,
That's when
there
Keiko realizes that
is a spark,
who Yusuke is
blinding,
on his other side.
brilliant,
Or accepts it, rather. And the reality of what's going on.
gone too soon. What of you, my mirror, born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure? Was this life a gift or a burden?
Why not both? You're just gonna throw all those flashbacks at you. My god.
Did you find fulfillment?
Why are you sounding like a fucking trailer for a generic, or every fucking Kingdom Hearts Japanese? I can't know Kingdom Hearts. Every Japanese RPG. This text is very trailer-like. All these flashbacks just maybe reminded me of because I was finishing. I'm almost done watching the first. Which is just not. There's so many fucking flashbacks in that anime. What the fuck? Each episode is at least 80% flashback. Sorry, 60% flashback, 45%. No, 35%. Explanation, 5%. Progression. Oof. Time's up. You didn't beat the game in time, you gotta start all over.
Can you hear? Say,
Heal,
must tend to
feel, think, strive.
open your. Please.
Someone, and
Would have been cool if your character dies, though.
Please.
I thought it would have been cool, but no, everyone has to be like, I'm the special snowflake, I'm the warrior, I have to live.
you can't leave us. Not like this.
You're still a virgin.
Do. I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Unless they really want to fuck the warrior light, though. Male or female. She want that warrior of light in her. On her? Around her? I don't know. Let me put it this way. That's as horny. LSA is a representation as horny as someone can get as an asexual. I don't know any asexuals, to be honest, but like I feel like
Are you?
just having them around
Are
and
you
having
with
them
us?
feel those emotions, I feel like that's like the maximum asexual can feel without having to resort to wanting to have sexual relations, which is ultimate best friendhood.
Thank the heavens. For a moment we thought... After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that. You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
I'm gonna omit. I think Final Fantasy
Another
XIV
fine
doesn't
show
follow the
you've
main
put on,
Final Fantasy lines.
My friend.
Personal
A fine show indeed.
opinion on that.
What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear
It's its own beast. It shouldn't be part of the main.
Put yourself in our place.
Mainline.
If you hadn't
entry.
returned,
Although
how
it
do you
probably
think we
is
would
technically
feel?
so.
And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain?
I gotta see a cutscene of Lalafa fighting Xenos though.
That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening! There's nothing gladdening about this. When Meteon appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deign to appear, you're within an ilm of your life. Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
Oh, those were cries of celebration! Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
I don't have to read anymore. Reading none of this
While
40
you
page
were
bullshit.
unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule.
And mid at best ready.
Can
I wouldn't
you
be so hard on
stand?
this if it weren't for the
If
fucking
so,
rest of the
you
community.
may
being
wish
like,
to
"It's
see
the
what's
best."
outside.
Nah. You're the same type of people who would say like 99-cent store fucking, I don't know. Shit, I can't think of what like a shitty 99-cent store. Has to be food, right?
We're home, my friend.
I don't know. It's just
We're home.
y'all enjoy what you want to enjoy. It's just I don't see it. I see a lot more flaws than positives outside of Shadowbringers. I really like a Realm Reborn in Heavensward though. But surprise, surprise, Stormblood and Endwalker just. But hey, 3 out of 5 expansions being good is not that bad. It's a 3 out of 5 at best. The first part of the Realm Reborn, the first half, the first 40 levels, is mandatory introduction into an MMO with storylines. On top of revving it up on what's the itinerary is going to be going forward with the big bad. So like I can't really detriment that stuff. It's mid, basic. But the rest of Realm Reborn and some of this post Realm Reborn stuff leading into Heavensward, and Heavensward picks it up and it's great. I mean, you're the Warrior Light. You don't have your fucking. You're not hearing Heidel anymore. You're weakened. But you're still doing all this shit. And then you have the Dragon Reward. Dragon Song one. Anyways, you have that going on, and then you have the character that is Nidog. So it's like, it's good. It's just all good. And the whole thing with Shiva and Rausvager is also great. The building, I'm trying to think of what's shitty. Outside of the optional shit, I suppose.
Is that?
Really thinking. The last two parts of MSQ for Heavensward suck ass because it's introducing Stormblood and it just ugh.
Thank heavens.
Truly.
I could tell it was like just felt wrong.
Welcome home. Yes!
I didn't say this in the last stream, but the speech he says to Alphinaud and Alisaie, specifically Alphinaud, about his birth and how he felt and all emotions he felt, that shit hit me hard, man. Like, it hit me fucking hard. Like, it hit me like a DPS just stands in an easy to dodge AoE attack hard. That's a hard hit. Goddamn. The birth of his son, grabbing his hand, all that shit. Goddamn. It's funny how Satoru is like a better character than Krau. Krau is just more of a narrative tool, so to speak, than a character. Throughout the whole game, they didn't know how to write her outside of just be a tool. Satoru's, regardless of her position, she has so much fucking flair. Because other characters be talking about her like, okay, I don't want to. How the fuck, you know? The only thing Estinian's got is Crowley. Maybe Zephyrs. Yeah.
Welcome home!
Yeah, whatever. I don't need to review this shit. It's like, what's the fucking point? There's no point in reviewing stuff like this. Credits? Who will die? Last I recall, I was in Gold Sauce. I don't even see this shit. I don't even know. As a story, this game is mid. As a game, it's a really great game. There's so much fucking to do in this game. There's so much to do. And a lot of the music's great. That's why I'm like, it's a 3 out of 5 at best. If I were to ignore the story, though, I would say this game's a 5 out of 5. If you just take out all the story. If you were to just ignore the story.
Dearest mother. Dearest father.
Question is that fair?
This letter will be the very
Gerrymandering
last
your
that I
rating?
write to you. From
I'm
the
gonna be
rising
ranking this
stones.
game, just talking about it very briefly for like half an hour, maybe an hour. I don't know, most likely half an hour. Going forward in the next stream.
As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion.
Redraw some sprite stuff. Not sprites. They're called sprites in the new app I'm using.
From the time I first walked into the
For
Order's formal halls,
PNG tuber shit.
to the time I set forth to forestall the final days.
I just gotta layer it correctly. Do the head without the hair. I already have the eyes
At
done.
the
I already have
farthest
the eyebrows
reaches
done.
of the
mouth
sea of
separate,
stars,
everything goes separate.
we fought the battle of our lives.
The wig cap should be easy to do.
Fought against despair itself. A veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that
Another
dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves.
But she didn't die. They did.
Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again.
Goddamn.
However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this
Life
truth
is what you
do
make of
I
it,
find
though.
hope
That's
within,
all they're pretty much trying to say.
blooming
Because
resplendent,
the end is death.
like the
Even if
Elpis
we were to
flower.
solve it, we would still want it.
And thus
Y'all need to read
do
Utopia
I
books if you
endure.
think this is amazing. Or philosophy books, goddamn.
Do I look forward to creating more memories
I would say start off
with
with
my
Manuel
friends
Kant.
and loved ones?
Just to get some like headway on how
For
it's
from
gonna go
these
when you go
fertile
into the
seeds,
actual.
Yet more
utopic
hope shall spring
stuff.
forth,
I have yet to read Marcus Aurelius, but
and
I think that's
they
more of
will
a.
grow to
Well, there is
become
meditation,
shining
so I don't think
lights
it's more philosophy
that
than anything.
illuminate the dark.
But more than his introspective thoughts and point of views of how he was living in the Roman Empire.
Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades. For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation,
We're gonna do what Garlemald did and force happiness.
we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There you are, Alphino. everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there. At least, that is what the story will be.
I can't remember the other new Scion's names, just Ori, Boulder, and Kultana.
Sorry to keep you all
but then
waiting.
that's left over from Crystal Braves.
What could you possibly have
I
left
forgot
to
that
do now?
ginger's name.
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep... From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways. Retreating from plain sight to take our
Alright, I
place
didn't
in the
mention on the
shadows
streams
once
that
more.
the fucking how Urion J and his parents, his despair.
For the
His
foreseeable
parents are like,
future,
yeah, we know she's dead.
I
It's just,
expect
yeah,
that
we're
we must
sorry,
work
couldn't do it for
independently
real. You was
as
a-
we seek out problems that want for solving.
you know, you
But a day
were
will
suffering
come
more
when
than
we
us.
face another great challenge.
That was great writing.
And we will
I'll
face
give
it
him that.
together, as we
But
always
stuff like that
have.
is also easy to write. Drama and shit like that.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope
It's
it
how you
doesn't come
use it.
anytime soon.
And they were just using it to resolve everything going forward.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask.
Estinian,
I'll
be my
glad
new
to keep my
father.
lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super secret organization requires a super secret base of operations.
The next villain of Final Fantasy XIV.
To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan. If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
True evil.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right?
Oh, 14 gave me the best life I've ever had in so long. I will always treasure you for that. Always treasure you for that. Goddamn. I've had these moments too, like in Tales of Vesperia, there was a moment like that too. Dude fucking flew off with his chainsaw sword. God. Oh, just remembering that. And it's on my stream. I actually live streamed that and it's on YouTube, so if you want to look that up. Batabatos or something like that was his name. If anything, Estinian is one of the first like the true understanding of dragons just through battle next to Ysael, right? From House of Aegir to Ysael, Estinian, not, I guess you could say Nidhogg, but dragons in general. Clemens and Aenor. Ogre. I remember that. I really want to exchange my poetics and just end it though. Or just come back to this after you do that, but whatever. You were promised an adventure, so let's do it. I love that this is Graha's fucking thing. Me and my phone has to be honest. Many adventures of warrior life and Graha coming to a station near you. TV station. It's always beavers with him. Like that one daily quest. So there's a saying that history repeats itself, right? That's the goal of books and everything, but the problem with that, when you write history, and I've said this verbatim already, that the victor is one who writes history. But the problem with history and those who write these books is that how credible is it? And should it be even, what's the word? Considered, let's go with that, going forward, if the times were different. So the best you can do is just write it and hope that someone uses it to make goodwill of it and not create destruction and devastation. Goddamn. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you, but whatever. I actually like Papalimo. It sucks that he died so soon, but he wasn't fuckable enough, I guess, or sexy enough, or maybe there was too many Lalas to begin with because of the crowd. Oh, that motion always cracks me. She's Flamin. I know it's Flamin, but I just like calling her Flamin. Yeah, I was wondering where he was. I like Arnvold. Horrible white mage. Not really. She kept the other ones alive during the first escapades in Shadowbringers. I swear, I would ship Crowley and Estinian so hard. feel like they'd work together. You think it'd be Tataru, but nah. Cryle. That must be happy with him. To want to be able to write to his dad now like that. Well, at least he brought it up, the death of the sisters, so that's cool. God, I love this track. This is cafe me reading. That music is me, like, it's raining outside hard or with thunder, even with thunder. That song is playing. I'm inside. It's a cold night, raining hard, thunderstorm. I don't have a fire roaring because I'm just like under a blanket and I'm reading a book or playing a handheld video game. And that song is just playing like it feels so good. Such a good song. Ha! The Ports, Final Fantasy IV town music. I thought they'd give him fucking Ilmeg music or something. But it is Yuri and Jay, so whatever. I guess you can say that the Laportes, in addition to the Warrior Light, are the last remaining of Heidelberg's alliance. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy IV, the 3D remake on my handheld gaming device. No way I'm playing it on my phone. Handheld gaming device runs Android and has buttons, so much more fun that way. Why didn't I just play it on the DS? Well, it's jaggy and very slow. Android, super smooth. Both the frame rate and the graphics. Of course, I can emulate it too, but I own it for like over, I don't know, 6 years. I've been meaning to play. It's just that the fact that it's Final Fantasy IV, you know. But it's supposed to be harder, so that's what got me like wanting to play it. It's notoriously known to be hard, and they actually change a bit. So I'm like, that's very interesting. Didn't really care so much about the voice acting though, but to be fair, it's for Final Fantasy IV fans more than anything. I'm pretty sure once I start, I'll actually finish it though. You're basically talking like you did in Stormblood, or the introduction of yourself from Heavensward into Stormblood. But now with slightly more confidence. So I'm guessing the next expansion's like slated to come out mid to late 2026. So an exact year from now. That's cool. Endwalker is ended. I'm done. I'm fucking done, man. Argos. Okay, never using that one. Come on, you know who the hero is. You're all fired. I gotta say, man, once I figured out that I can just read it online, it's so much easier.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
It was still painful just skipping everything and running.
It would be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Sharlayan before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Rob?
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details.
I see.
Okay, you guys can just teleport.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge his plans.
I'm gonna delete myself and uninstall.
Quite right.
Indeed.
Fair point.
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
Final Fantasy XVI or Stranger of Paradise. I do need to finish that. Or Final Fantasy IV. Or Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. Again. I made so much money, I'm gonna go to the gold saucer and lose it all. I'm just glad they included Alpha in the ending too. It's not Final Fantasy without a chocobo. I didn't see a Moogle though, or I could be wrong. I did see one earlier before that, but not at the very end, after defeating Xenos. Just give me my goddamn poetics to spend. The Nazi vagina
The
unlocked.
constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me.
Kingdom Hearts X Final Fantasy XIV coming never.
And yet,
Because our stories are just really fucking stupid.
something.
Actually, no,
Yes,
just Kingdom Hearts is stupid. This one's fine.
steeped in darkness. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star. We shall descend to the depths, you and I.
Ooh.
Oh, the sights we shall see.
Ooh, 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 ooh. He said pandemonium. Alright. I don't know when that's gonna come up, but alright. Pandemonium. Great track. Love that. I love that theme. Love that dungeon. That its chorus might ring for all. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm just so glad I don't have to do job quests. So happy. I'm like, I gotta do that before I do these dungeons and shit. Nope. Optional content. I don't have to read this shit anymore. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Just give me shit. I'm done. I'll do this tomorrow. Fuck it. I'm just gonna get my poetics worth the fuck right off. I'm more thirsty than tired. Where is it? It's right here now. Huh? Is it down there? I don't think so. Right. It's not a vendor anymore. I gotta hear this part, like this part. Let's exchange this Wondrous Tales journal from 2 weeks ago. Maybe I'll run. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. How many people are on right now? 12 parties recruiting, so maybe, I don't know, 30 people. Did I not exchange it? Oh, I got gypped. Whatever. It's old, so I don't get the rewards. Oh well. I am complete, and I can do all this crap in a bit. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll do the fucking reading later. I'm just exhausted. But I'm happy that it's over. It's finally over. Alright, with that said and done, okay, thanks, boy.